The 2025 federal budget is live. It's a big number, but here's what it means in plain English. My name is Murph. I'm a CPA and financial advisor. Today I'm reviewing the federal budget. There aren't really any measures that impact Canadians at a personal or corporate tax level, but there are some large capital expenses coming down the pipeline. The projected deficit is $78.3 billion this upcoming year and slowly declining over the next 5 years. And as a result, the federal debt level is expected to increase from $1.2 trillion to $1.6 trillion by 2030. This means that next year they're projecting $507 billion in tax revenue and spending $580 billion. So it's the equivalent of someone earning $100,000 but spending $114,000. Where do they come up with the difference? People use credit cards or take out a personal loan, but on a mass scale, governments have to issue bonds to investors and then pay interest on those bonds. The increased deficit is driven by funds earmarked for housing, $25 billion, defense, $30 billion, infrastructure, $115 billion, and productivity and competitiveness, $110 billion. However, there are major spending cuts coming in public service jobs. Specifically, they're projecting a $58 billion cut over the next 5 years by reducing public service by 40,000 jobs. The intent of the budget is to encourage economic growth and attract corporate investment, but it comes with the cost of increased debt. Debt means that more tax revenue will go to interest expense each year. Currently, about 10% of tax revenue goes to debt service payments, but it's expected to increase to 13% by 2030. The House will ultimately vote on the budget in the coming days, and failure to pass it could result in Canadians